Hey boys, it's Harm9. Today, we're going to be customizing the brand new Declassy Vigoro ZX convertible in GTA Online. If you haven't seen my other videos today, I am going to be covering everything to do with the DLC. I'm also trying to hit 200,000 subs before the end of the year, so if you would like to help me out with that, it would be appreciated. If you enjoy my content, a like is of course appreciated as well. But we're going to go ahead and start upgrading this thing. We're going to go turbo, transmission, engine, armor, and brakes. We got all of that on the car. Now for the bumpers, we are going to get started here. I do believe this is going to have the exact same customization that the regular Vigoro ZX has, if I'm not mistaken. I do think that I like the super race bumper. It kind of reminds me of the ZL1, so I'm going to go for that option today. For the rear bumper on the car, I'm going to go for the carbon bumper. I feel like it looks pretty good, so we'll do that. For the exhaust, we do have a few different options, and I do like the double exhaust right off the bat. I'm going to pick those for a second at least. We have the hexagon exhausts as well. You know what? The hexagons are pretty sweet. I'm going to pick those actually. Now for the grille, we have the black sports grille, chrome sports grille, secondary sports grille. We got the honeycombs as well. The honeycombs are pretty sick. Black GT. I'm going to go for the black honeycomb grille, I think, today. I feel like that looks pretty nice. For the hood itself, I feel like I want to go for the vented hood. I feel like that one just is so nice looking. Maybe the aftermarket hood, though, actually. I feel like that's even sort of better looking, so we'll go for that. Anything else that we can do to this hood that is like better? Not really. I kind of like this one, so we'll go for that. We got the xenon lights on here. We're gonna go for the neon kit to lower the center of gravity so that it handles just a little tiny bit better. And I'm gonna quickly go and change the color of the car so that we can see the livery options a little bit nicer. So let's take a look at the liveries. Do we have any new ones added onto the Vigoro ZX? I don't really think so. We got the hood stripes, which is that just on the hood? It is just on the hood, it appears. I got the black stripes as well. We have the lane racer, the red hood stripes, the grill slats. Interesting for your YSL for sure. Katana racer. We got the Fukaru. We got the street style. We got the armed go. Oh, some of these are definitely new. We got the Declassy pace car. You know what? That's pretty sick, actually. We got the junk racer as well. We got the hard stand vine. That's pretty sweet. Yellow aero gasoline, hard stand fixer, aero gasoline. There's so many, like, why did they add so many sick liveries? Rockstar went nuts with it. Honestly, I'm going for the Declassy pace car today. I feel like that is such a unique livery and I really like it. So we're going to go for that. I'm just going to keep the stock mirrors, I think, because I like how it looks with the livery on it. So we'll do that. SA exempt for the plate for the rear diffuser. We can definitely extend it a little bit here, which I think would be kind of cool to do. I think that we're going to go, I don't know, the competition diffuser is kind of sick, but at the same time, I kind of like the carbon race diffuser even better. So we're going to go for that one. For the respray color, honestly, I don't hate it in the silver. I feel like it would look kind of nice in a white though. Maybe a frost white. And then for the secondary color, what if we did that? We'll do that in a frost white as well, because it does the interior of the car a little bit. So we'll pick that. I like it so far. It looks pretty good. For the skirts, I think that I will probably go for something carbon. Yeah, the carbon street skirts are kind of calling my name a little bit here. I'm going to go for those to start with. For the splitters, oh boy. Okay. They're not like awful looking. They're just not super good looking either. Ooh, I don't know if I actually want any of these. They're kind of not that good looking, to be completely honest. I'm going to avoid them actually today. For the spoiler, I will go for some sort of a spoiler. I just don't know which one. We do have the street spoiler, which is kind of like the ZL1 spoiler. I do like that a lot. It is pretty cool, but I don't know that... What's the difference between these? Okay, this one's just a little more raised. Let's go for the carbon aftermarket spoiler. We'll do that. Sunstrip, I'm not going to add one because it's convertible. It's going to look weird. We will lower the car all the way down though. And then for the wheels, I think that I kind of want to go for maybe some Sugoi concaves on here. The Hyperfresh aren't bad either, actually. I kind of like those a lot. The Sugoi concaves though do look really nice. Oh, the Mercy concaves look even better though. We're going Mercy concaves. And we'll do those in... I think we're gonna have to do them in a black because I don't really see any other way that I can kind of match things up here. So we'll go black. We will go limo tint as well on the windows, and that is about it for this customization. That's all we can do to this car. I mean, I say that's all we can do. There's a lot of stuff added, honestly, with all those livery options and stuff like that. I'm actually pretty shocked to see all of those. So we're gonna go ahead and start by converting it to convertible, because let's be honest, that soft top is pretty horrific. So anyways, let's get started by taking a listen to the car. And of course, it sounds exactly the same as the Declassi Vigoro ZX, the hardtop version of it. Now, this thing does have some stuff going for it with those new livery options that are, I would say, vastly improved over the regular Vigoro ZX. I'm kind of wondering if they actually added those liveries to the other car, maybe. We'll have to see, I guess, but I kind of feel like they probably wouldn't have bothered to do that. I must say, I feel like the convertible car is faster than the hardtop version of the car, and I also feel like potentially it might just handle better. It feels a lot more manageable than the regular Vigoro, which is kind of odd. It's not something I expected, but it feels a lot more kind of planted. I say that right as I spin out. Oh, okay. Maybe not. It could just be a placebo. I haven't driven the regular Vigoro in quite some time, but this thing, I don't know, there's something about it that just feels a little bit different, and it should feel a little different. Like structurally the cars would be quite different, but it feels, yeah, I don't know, it feels significantly different. I don't really know why or what has gone on here, but this car, I feel like this car is low-key maybe faster than the hardtop version, so we'll have to see, honestly, but it does feel pretty good, and I do have to say I like the customization options, particularly the liveries on this car over the regular Vigoro. I do think that the regular Vigoro, though, does have a little bit more customization as far as like the bumper options and stuff like that go. I could totally be wrong, but I feel like it just does. Yeah, I could be wrong, but I feel like the regular one has a little more you can do to it. I mean, it does also have like the louvers that you can put on it, and you know, all the roof options and stuff like that, because it does have a permanent roof instead of this instead of the convertible soft top, so it does kind of make sense. Overall, I have to say I do like the Vigoro ZX convertible. It's not bad. Would I rather have gotten some other car that was a hardtop? Yes, for sure. But it's not terrible. It's not terrible. I won't complain about it too much. It is nice to have it regardless. I definitely will be driving this car more in the future for sure. Would I recommend this over any of the other cars in the DLC? I'd say probably not, simply because the other cars in the DLC, we do have a couple of Amani Tech ones, and most of the other cars in the DLC are brand new to the game, whereas the Vigoro, obviously we've had the Vigoro ZX now for about a year and a half, so it's nothing too special or too new. So if you only have money for, like, say, I don't know, 6 of the cars or something like that, I'd say don't get the Vigoro. I'd say get every other one before the Vigoro for sure, because it's nothing really too new or special. It is good. I do think it's going to be faster than the regular ZX, but beyond that, I don't really think it's worth picking this thing up over any of the other cars, honestly. So do with that information what you will. If you enjoyed this video, a like is of course appreciated. If not, dislike. Subscribe to my channel if you guys are new, like I said at the start, and I'll see you all in the next video. Until then, take care. Peace.